For this wall hanging, I used 3mm 3-ply cord. You can use single ply and you can go thicker or thinner on the cord if you want to. So you need to cut 11 pieces of cord at 100 centimeters each. And for my dowel, I've got a 15cm stick. Take one of your cords and fold it in half. And then we're going to attach this using a lark's head knot. And repeat that so that you've used 10 cords in total. I've attached 10 cords and I'm taking the remaining 11th cord. I'm going to use this to tie a row of vertical half-eight knots. So take this cord and put it behind the first two, and I'm going to loop it around the front and around the back and put it through the loop. Tie that and bring it around the front, around the back, through the loop. Okay, and we'll repeat that again, but I want to tuck in this loose piece, so I'm just going to bring it slightly around the back and include it with these two cords. And now I'm going to take my leading cord and wrap it around through the loop, wrap it around through the loop. And again. And just repeat that until you get to the end. We'll leave this cord for later, and now we just push up each knot to keep it tidy. I'll move these bits that we'll tuck away later just out the way so it's less confusing. And what we're going to do is tie the first square knot. So I take the first 4 cords and we're going to work with the left and the right cord. So starting with the left goes over the middle cords and under the right cord, and then the right cord does the opposite. It goes under the middle cords and over the left cord. And then we go the other direction. So the right cord starts going over the middle under the left, and the left cord goes under the middle over the right. And we'll repeat that again. Left cord goes over the middle under the right, right cord goes under the middle over the left. Starting on the right, we go over the middle under the left, under the middle over the right. Over, under, over. Over, under, over. For the next row, we'll leave the first 2 cords and we're going to take the next 4. So what I've done here is I've taken 2 cords from each square knot. And again, working with the outer cords, I'm going to tie a square knot. and just repeat that across the row. And we'll do our next row, again taking 2 cords from each square knot and tying a square knot underneath. So we're starting to form a triangular shape. And finally we have the last square knot, and there we have our triangle. Next we'll tie a row of double half-edge knots. So I'll take the first cord from the left and point in the direction of the knots that we're going to tie. This is going to be the leading cord, and behind us is the working cords. These are going to be used to tie knots around the leading cord. So I'll take the first working cord and we'll go over the leader cord and bring it through the loop, and you'll see that's the knot that we want. So just bring that to the top and repeat with the same cord. So going over the leader cord and through the loop, see the knot that's formed and roll it up. So with each cord we tie 2 of those. So we'll start going over through the loop and again over through the loop. Next cord over through the loop, go over through the loop, next cord over through the loop, over through the loop, and repeat that till you get to the middle. So we're going to do all of these cords. Okay, now I can see that I'm at my center because the square knot, I've tied knots around those 2 cords and I've left these 2 cords for the right hand side. Now taking the outer cord from the right, and this is going to be our leader cord, pointing the direction of the knots we're going to tie. Taking the first working cord, and we're going to go over the leader cord and through the loop, over and through the loop, Okay, so now we've got to the middle and we need to attach these 2 rows together. So either way is fine, but I'm going to take my left as the leader and I'm going to use this one as the working cord. Go over the leading cord through the loop, over the leading cord through the loop. And now we've joined them together. For this next row, we're going to tie reverse double half-edge knots. So again, taking my leader cord and pointing in the direction of the knots, and this time instead of coming from the back and going over the front, we're actually going to come over the front of the leader cord and then come around through this loop. Get that knot in there, and we're going over the front and through the loop. And there you go, it looks like a little stitch. So again, taking the working cord over the front, over the back, and through the loop. And repeat that until you get to this cord in the middle. So I've tied the left cords up until the middle, and now we'll repeat on the right hand side. So taking the rightmost cord as the leading cord and taking my first working cord, and instead of going from behind over, I'm going to go from over the front of the leading cord and then going behind it and coming through this loop. Oops. And we tie that tight and going over and through the loop. And there we can see our stitch. Taking the next cord, we're going over the front of the leading cord, round the back, through the loop. And repeat that all the way. Okay, so I've got into the end of that row, and now you can see that we're going to need to attach these two together. So again, I'm going to start with my left as the leader and my right as the working cord. We're going over the front, around the back, and through the loop. And now we'll tie one more row of double half hitch knots. So taking my leader cord, and the working cord is going to come from the back over the front through the loop. And now doing a double half hitch row from the right hand side. So we're going from behind, over the leading cord, through the loop. I realized I didn't actually go all the way to the middle with my left hand one. I skipped one here. So I'm just gonna add one more double half hitch knot on the left to meet both sides in the middle. There we go. And then to join these up, you can choose a side to be the leader. I'm going to go with the left as the leader and tie another double half hitch knot. Okay, I'm going to rise my piece so you can see the bottom. Now you can choose what length you want and whether you want to cut a straight line or whether you want to do two diagonal lines. So I'm going to cut two diagonal lines, and I want to have it as long as I possibly can, so I'm going to roughly cut it there and do the same on the other side. Okay, and now just to make it easier for myself, I'm going to unravel the cords. A comb or hairbrush or a pet brush, so I've got this brush over here, and just gently brush out the cords. Okay, I've brushed out the fringe, and now it's time to cut the fringe into the shape that you want. So I'm just going to follow the lines of the knots that we tied on top and just cut along. Okay, and now to finish it off, we're just going to deal with these two loose cords. So just turn my piece around and just bring the cord away from the edge, and then we're just going to create a simple knot and go right up